welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Just the back nine of this course today. Have a good round out there today. Oh, liking this one. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin.
Nice shot.
And this is his birdie putt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Looks like he started this one out right. Still looking good. Oh, and the putt doesn't drop. He's not going to like that. And your partner has left us with this for the birdie putt. Let's tap this on in. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, that was almost in. He's got about a 3-footer here. And that putt'll drop. And after the first hole, we all square. All right, par 3 for the 11th hole. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. This one's for birdie. I think this is going to go right to left. Yikes, that went right by. Okay, your partner has left us with a birdie putt. Let's get this one in. And your team is 1 up after that one. Okay, setting up on a short par 4 today. Looks like a fairway off the tee here.
Stop, 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 stop.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Oh, this tee shot should work. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here.
Oh.
Ooh, he almost got that one to go. And now this putt from 6 feet. Okay, this one's for birdie. Your partner left you with a birdie putt. And that hole will be halved. And the 13th presents us with a par 5. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope. And here's our second shot on the 13th. And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. All right, he's got this for eagle. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, almost. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. I think we got a right to left break on this one. And the eagle will drop. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 14th. Well, he's hoping this one sticks to the fairway. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here.
Oh,
And your
shit.
approach is heading right at the pin.
God.
Well,
damn
that's
it.
too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. If you drop this, it could save par. And that hole will be halved. And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. I had a thought that he could end up in that first cut, but he will wind up in the fairway. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. Yep, that's going to work. All right, this is his birdie look. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And the putt goes down. That's a birdie for him. He's got 8 feet to go. And that hole's halved. And now on to the par 4 16th. This one's fairway bound. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. You absolutely demolished that drive. All right, here's his second shot. He's got around 155 yards to go here. Taking this one with the 8-iron. He's got 15 feet to the cup. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh, almost. All right, your partner got us on to the green. Let's convert this next putt for the birdie. I think this one's breaking to the left. It could be a good one. You might be on your way to quite a little streak here. 2 birdies in a row. Okay, your team sits at 1 up after that one. And now the par 5 17th. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Tell you what, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle. All right, he's got about 210 left to the pin.
Oh, good time.
And I think he's trying to reconcile things here. He's got a long putt to deal with. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Ooh, right by. Not a bad result from that distance. And it's going to be all square if they sink this putt. Looks like a right to left break. And the putt drops and he's out of here. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Oh, I think this one's going to chase out a bit further. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Holy spicoli, that was smashed. And from here, he's looking at about 180 yards to the pin. Right by the hole.
Oh, what a shot.
All right, this is his second. This one's from around 9 feet. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. And if you can sink this next putt, will tie your opponents and head to an alt-shot playoff. And as that one drops, you've wound up in a tie for top spot in this one. So we will head to a playoff hole and see who will wind up on top. All right, you're up first, and you need to put on the pressure out of the gate. So let's drop this one right next to the pin. Oh, almost in the jar. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. This is their 3-iron. All right, now that the tee shots are done, we are closest to the pin. That's going to help us quite a bit. This next putt will be for his birdie. Oh, so close.
Good game, yo.
And he has this much left to win in a playoff. And with that, he's gonna take the win in the playoff. Unfortunate. All right, that is gonna do it for me. The good team won, aka your team won. And that's all that matters. The playoff was exciting. Thank you for that. We'll see you next time.